Hey guys, Brian Bradley from Ping Pong for Good. Here we go with some dynamic leg and hip actions while I'm balancing the ball on this paddle. So I'm going to set the ball down and I'm just going to balance it for a second, get my bearings, and then I'm just going to very slowly kind of march in place. The cool part of this is I haven't made any real upper body misalignment strategies, rounding over or balancing like that while this is going on. I can speed that up. And right away, when I speed it up, I feel that my midsection kicked in to a greater degree, like abdominals, the back wall, stuff like that. Also, you can go to a higher progression, which is knees up. Knees up. See how close that came to the edge? Here we go. Remember, do not judge when you drop a ball or anything like that. And then we can go faster. And remember, you don't ever want to progress through these things and lose your balance. So I'll give up the ball before I'll lose the balance. That's a very important thing. Another one we want to go through are some stepping issues. I'm going to hold this and I'm going to step to my left and then back to my right, all while controlling the ball at whatever level I want to. And then step again, and you can add multiple steps in here. If you want to go step, 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 then back, step, 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 which I might recommend taking multiple steps. And then we're going to go forward and back in the same thing. So here we go. Watching the ball, I'm going to step forward towards you, and I step forward with my left leg. I'm going to step back with my left leg, and then I'm going to step forward with my right leg, and I'm going to step back with my right leg. The cool part of that is this motion of forward is hip flexion, which your neurological system has to read that motion differently and fire different muscles. And the same thing for diagonal movements. If I want to say 45 degrees out, and then not judging it, 45 degrees back, 45 degrees out, 45 degrees back. And then you can take really small steps too. Like if I wanted to go forward, sideways, diagonal, I could take like real small steps, which might be a really cool progression. Again, I didn't lead with that one because it's not necessarily easier. You have to take more steps at a little bit greater velocity with a little acceleration back and forth, front to back. And then there's some ideas of doing circles or squares in that idea. So let me show you a half circle for the camera's sake. So I would go like this, turn, turn, and then come back, turn, turn, come back past that 6 o'clock point, go out to 3 and 9 again, and here we go again. And that's kind of covering whether I went in a circle or a square or whatever shape you would like to create.
Depth or the distance of those steps. This one's very challenging because you're essentially traveling. And there's two things traveling: the ball, the paddle, and your body. And you have to organize all of them. This is going to really help with coordination. It's going to help with footwork. It's going to help with visual attention. A lot of great benefits here. Marching in place, marching with the turns, and we can even go ambulatory a little bit. Start walking back and forth almost as Trent was starting to do, where he was moving, but instead of moving back to that central point, actually taking several steps in one direction and then coming back.